Well, what about this? Is if it does take faith, I'll tell you what is the biggest piece of evidence and proof? Because we have a big audience here, a lot of Christians in the room. What evidence do you have that atheism is correct? Because I believe it to be morally depriving and evil. So go ahead, and what piece of evidence and proof do you have that atheism is correct? Because I got all kinds of proof that Jesus Christ lived, and I'll go ahead and I'll actually put it up in a kind way, in a loving way. I'll put up the proof that I have against the lack of evidence and proof that atheism has. So go ahead, guys. You got an open mic. Give me any evidence you have that atheism is true, because we're just not seeing it.
Proof is on you.
Go ahead.
I take the default.
Why is it true? Prove it to us.
The burden of proof is on you guys.
I'm sorry.
So you have no proof? Do you guys have proof, or you don't have proof? That's the question.
I'll phrase it this way. In the absence of definitive evidence, the default position is doubt. We take the default position. In other words, we don't see any reason to completely accept the existence of Jesus Christ or God. We don't see anything that would prove God or
no, I'm talking about atheism. What proof do you have? If you were going to, let's say you were going to talk to me, I'm like your younger brother, let's say, and you're going to try to prove to me that atheism is correct, what proof or evidence do you have? Because let me tell you guys something. I have the Bible as my proof. You guys, and what it's like you're going to a poker game, and I have 4 aces, and you have a 2, a 5, a 9, and like a jack. So I ask again, what proof and evidence do you have that atheism is true? Impress us. Go for it.
How are you defining atheism here? Because you seem to be confused about the definition of atheism.
Sorry, can I just interject very quickly?
Yeah, Louis, your mic's better. So
yeah.
The other guy makes very good points also, and we could always have you guys back too with better mics. But go ahead, Louis, because his mic is not cutting out, and I fear that when we play it back, the other person won't, the audio won't come out. But we'll see how it works. Go ahead, Louis. I apologize.
I agree completely what the other guy said, 100%.
What did he say? Because I didn't hear it. It cut out.
Oh, well, basically, in the absence, in this whole realm of different claims being made of every different creator or whatever, when it comes to a metaphysical claim like that, the best position is the default position, which is doubt, and I agree with that. And I would ask you, what proof do you have that the position of not believing...
I'll show you all the evidence I have. Let's say you and I are at a table, and I put the Bible there, full of eyewitness accounts, people that walk with Jesus Christ. What would you put on the table? What proof or evidence, and I even have more than that, but what proof or evidence do you guys have? Is it not true that atheism is actually 100% faith? And if not, where is the evidence and proof? I ask a third time, please supply evidence and proof that atheism is correct. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, atheism is a positive assertion.
We can't, you are not understanding the concept of atheism, so the only way I can do it is try and...
I used to be an atheist, sir. I know what it is.
I know.
It's madness.
I know. Madness, is it? Oh, well.
Well, let me show you what madness is. Here's an audio of Louis. Louis, here's you talking about admitting that, yes, faith is required. Here we go. Hopefully I can play it. Because it's all faith.
Hello, I'm this here beach monk to the rational skeptic. I am an atheist, because the title may be a bit misleading about atheism and how thinking goes wrong. This is going to be a 2-parter video, and I think it could be quite controversial in the atheist community at least. But it's something that really needs to be addressed, and it's been really worrying me, especially after a discussion I had today. I'll go into that in a minute. The other night I was on the blog TV session, and I made the claim that it takes faith to be an atheist, and I stand by that.
You should go and work for Fox. The way you can. Anyway, I'm going to.
Better than working for Dawkins. Yeah. See, I do my research. I've researched the atheist belief system. This is what I'm talking about. So, Louis, was that you admitting in your own voice that it takes faith to be an atheist?
Will you let me answer exactly what I meant to say that without interjecting?
I rest my case, ladies and gentlemen.